Artist of the Week with your girl, Tiffany LaSha. Let's go.
All right, fam. I hope y'all are ready because this week's Spotlight Music Artist of the Week is gonna be fire. Hey, everybody, help me welcome Mr. One and Only Al Harris.
Yeah. What's happening? We here?
Yes, we here. Oh my goodness, y'all. Al Harris, you know, he's done a lot in not only the upstate, but yo, he got some surprises up his sleeves. We actually have a surprise guest that will be on right after we hear this track. But Al, go ahead and usher us in, if you will, brother Al. Usher us into this song.
Yeah, this track right here called Boss Moves, man. It's my latest single featuring a very special guest. I hope you like it.
See, your problem is you can't see from that floor you on. You ain't know what was coming. We seen it though. Ow!
Entrepreneur status, we cut from a different fabric. I still remember hiding that stuff in the kitchen cabinet. The label really started from nothing and made magic. Now we seem to get attention, it's like to parade passing. Wait, when it's pertaining to business, you gotta tag us. Creating our own resource, grateful to pay taxes. A different bracket, and believe me, I ain't bragging. I'm just glad that I achieved things you can only imagine. Signed to a label, fit for a king clothing. We had it up for purchase, quick as the store opened. And gee, I still remember all the moments that we spoke about our goals on that bunk in the pen. It seemed hopeless. We had to learn the ropes with nobody to coach us, to show us how to move in a room full of vultures. Why I made sitting in the room next to Joseph. When you a millionaire, you can't forget about the culture. Let's go.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' say you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave old things behind and do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses.
I view from a different angle where it's all about perspective. With a hunger that's inspired by moments I've been neglected. Familiar with the struggle, but trust me, I don't accept it. I live by the word, it's been proven and effective. Starring movies for directors. Tools gon' be next up. My enemies became a footstool, I done stepped up. It's either sports or we be on Fox when they arrest us. These boys in the hood getting shot, Morris Chestnut. I took a lot of L's, but luckily learned from it. You a boss when you lose everything you return from it. The cost you have to pay is extreme, you need money. And the problems Biggie said it would bring, I seen coming. When you win and they get nauseous, friends that make you cautious. Got a lawyer that's on standby the minute that you cross us. My Pakistan connect got me dripping like a faucet. You know I can't forget Max Walker, we some bosses.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' say you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave old things behind and do what bosses do. View what the bosses view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move.
Here we go.
Like bosses.
No gangsters, but I'm silent. You know the type. I don't talk things, dark moves. I don't like lights. I'm not social. No colleagues, the cronies will. Think I'm ego-driven, but still jovial. You know, no questions, I refuse answers. Immunotherapy for healthy cells, no cancers. Q-dog dancers. Praise the boy Ricky for buying Wingstops. I never play games, but own GameStop stocks. $12 outfit, 30 grand on the train. I'm an understated chain. Byron Allen aim. Iron Madden for the Toad, 5 deadly fame. Nothing but orgasms like when Bitcoins came. Rocky, melanated Balboa, 5 sequels. King bed, no sofa. Musical Costa Nostra. Dedicated feeling, charisma for the crust. Electrifying mannerisms, they call me Musk. Rocky.
The work of a hustler is never done. They gon' say you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave old things behind and do what bosses do.
Bosses do.
View what the bosses view.
Is what we
You
do.
gotta sacrifice.
Yeah.
You wanna move
Like
bosses move.
bosses understand the
The
bosses.
work of a hustler is never done. They gon' say you change when you level up. Sometimes when you on the grind, you gotta leave old things behind and do what bosses do.
Bosses do what bosses do. Y'all, that was Al Harris featuring Chubb Rock with Boss Moves. And yes, fam, I did say Chubb Rock, and y'all remember treat him right. Hey. So we got Chubb Rock on the line with us today. Chubb Rock, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing really well.
Yes, man. We just got through listening to this song that I'm like jumping out of my seat. You and Al Harris, how did you guys connect, and what are you feeling from the song and from the vibe and working with Al?
You know, I met his executive producer and friend Chuck first, and then he reached out to me and said, hey, man, we would love to see if you can do a feature. And I don't really do a lot of those unless I had the song. And I heard the song and I heard his lyrical content. And I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. We got to do this.
Right.
Because he's a real lyricist,
That's right.
And I don't judge, the new style or the new young boys or none of that. I don't do that kind of stuff. But the lyrical content of Al, makes me feel, and it's reminiscent of a Nas and,
wow,
a large professor and wise, intelligent, and,
yes,
real lyricist kind of cats. Talib Kweli.
Wow.
And that kind of vibe. So
yes,
I was like, oh, no. So there's a new comment out there. But
speak it.
He just has a certain vibe to him lyrically that, you just say, okay, this guy's going to make it.
Yes. Well, you know what? It's genuine. So it's just who he is. Al, he's just taking it all in. Al, is there anything you want to add to that?
As a matter of fact, Chubb, he's actually reiterating what we spoke on at the video shoot. Let me tell you, even now, man, I'm still on clouds from the video shoot, Chubb. From meeting you, from just seeing how down to earth you were, and how real you are. You know what I'm saying? You can sense realness. Some people, you don't have to be around too long to recognize that they're real. They're real people. Outside of the glitz, glamour, fame, and things that really just separates them from normal people, he's real. You know what I mean?
That's
and
right.
for him he stamped me.
God stamped you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to take that back now. I appreciate you, Brother Chubb Rock. But God stamped you, and the connection is divine, right? So with this song called Boss Moves, Chubb Rock, you've made some boss moves. We all know who you are. So with that said, since you were on the airways, can you give a tidbit of advice to those out there that are listening and that are aspiring to make these type of moves in Jesus' name?
Well, what happens is we have this disconnect when it comes to music, right? They've taken music out of schools. They've put a big price tag on how you can get your music out there, and it can almost seem discouraging.
Right.
But, when you really love this genre, or any genre, if you're a singer or you're a musician, if this is what you love and this is your passion, you will find a way. Me and Al are from two different worlds, right? I'm from Brooklyn, he's from South Carolina.
Right.
And here it is, he was able to reach out to me to show me his brilliance, and I was like, oh, it would be my honor to be on the record. And, we became friends, and that tells you that anything and everything is possible.
That's right.
If that's what you want.
It's my brother, definitely.
If that's what you want. So we're just two brothers trying to figure out how do we get him to the level that he deserves to be, because he has that lyrical content. I mean, if this was some battle between Al and, I would say, 90% of the rappers out there, he would be this generation's Nas.
Wow.
There would be no doubt about it. He's reminiscent to me of a Kendrick or a J. Cole and, these guys. And all that's missing is for us to help him get it to the masses.
That's it.
People like yourself at the radio stations and stuff, that's what we need. We need black radio. We need that love.
Well, we're on the job, because the message that is being sent out through these airwaves, Al Harris and Chubb Rock, is definitely one that needs to be heard to pour into our people. So look, Al, what you want to leave the people with today? And Chubb, you stay put now. Go ahead, Al.
Hey man, listen, I just want to tell you, if you got a dream, you got a goal, you got a vision, don't ever think that it's unreachable. Because look at me, I'm from the hood. I was strung out on drugs, man. I was sentenced to 15 years, did 5.5. My mother was shot 14 times, and she's still alive with bullets in her.
Jeez.
And now I'm having conversations with Chubb Rock. I got his number in my phone. I'm able to call him up and get sound advice from him. And we have a genuine respect, a genuine relationship for each other. You know what I'm saying? He sees me just as I am right now, as God see me. You know what I'm saying? He don't see my past faults, my mistakes. Listen, if you ever had to start life over again, you got to remember that you're fit for a king. You're fit for God's love.
That's
and
right.
don't let anybody disqualify you from that, from being fit for God's love and being fit for a king.
That's right. Fit for a king. our
Better
King,
believe
our
it.
Father. Now, with that said, look, guys, as much as I want to stay on, we got to go. So, Al, before we do it, tell us where we can support you, where we can find you.
Facebook, Al Harris. Instagram, Al_D_Harris. The music is out on all platforms: Google Play, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify. Fit for a King album is out. Boss Move, the original, is out. Be on the lookout for that Boss Move remix because it's coming real soon on all platforms. All platforms, man. I need y'all support. The city of Greenville, they got my back. They've been rocking with me hard. So I need y'all to continue to keep that same energy, man. Rock with me. Greenville, South Carolina, rock with me.
Stand up. So that is Al Harris. We got Chubb Rock. Your Day with Tiffany LaSha. It's lit, guys. All right, guys, we have more on the way.
Tiffany LaSha.